There's no room in war for feelings. Hurt me to my core, still healing. And I know you're no good for me, so I try to forget the memory. Baby, you hit so hard, holding out to my chest. Doesn't know where you are, reminding me to forget. Doesn't matter where you are. Okay, so I go to this place, right, and sitting there in a good mood, slightly confused. And this 9 out of 10 walks in, and everybody just goes like, and like looking at her ass. She's wearing like really tight pants, so obviously I'm like, you're looking for attention, which I don't have a problem with, personally speaking. You can see I've got my attention grabbing sunglasses, which I do to myself. I actually think I'm cutting trends here, to be honest. I personally think this look is fantastic. I mean, I feel like a very sexual magnet, sex magnet. I just feel like I'm channeling a lot of sexual energy, to be honest. And my hair is like long, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm thinking a lot. You know, I'm vibrating on a really high level here. Some problems for sure. Not perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect just yet. Still learning a lot. Being patient, just meditating, and exploring the different aspects of consciousness. So the one that I'm exploring right now is the one that I want to predominate for the video, because it's the only one that can motivate me to make a video. Because, you know, I'm not going to be making a video about, well, I could make a video about anything, but to be honest, I like making videos for the visual component of what is happening in my life right now, what am I thinking about. It's a little bit hard because the visual component is more like Pinterest, but it's set up for YouTube, which is hard, and it's ironic because it's hard to describe art in words. But we try because it's a combination and whatever. So I've been making some threads, you know, pretty unorthodox way. Unorthodox for some, unorthodox for many. Uh, it's hectic though, being on the edge because you're being so honest, you know. So if I get lonely, then I'll say to the person, I'm lonely. And that's not a cool game because it shows like low value and neediness and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like game is less authentic. And I like playing with game every once in a while, but like I'm looking for something special, and in order to get something special you have to sacrifice. You can't be like the center of attention every single time. So it's a sacrifice, you know, it's a normality, and you let other people have the party, you know, they can have the party, but like I want to party hard. But it I had a nice vibe. So I was channeling Jesus Christ, and everything like lit up, Rami, and I had like this great conversation with a nice girl. She was wearing a nice mink coat, and just like, that's how conversations should go, you know. And that was great. And people were getting jealous, but like, it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything special. It was special, but it wasn't anything special. It was just like two people interacting with each other, you know. I was thinking, if I was the hot girl, I actually wouldn't be like reveling in this me. I'd be like looking at other people and be like, hi, like, yeah, I'm a hot girl, but like, you know, I'm still a person. You want to talk? She's been bombarded by some people. She doesn't know how to defend herself, firstly. So she gets angry. And then once she's angry, the only way to overcome that anger is running game on her. But I don't run games sometimes, most of the time. So I run natural game, and then that leads to rejection, and I always get rejected. And that's the sacrifice you take. You lose 100, you win 1. But in terms of my soulmate, she won't reject me because she will like who I am. Maybe she's been through stuff. Maybe she's learned. Imagine being the hot girl your whole life. You know, maybe she's learned like what kind of people are really actually. Maybe the person who's not always the center of attention has something to offer. Maybe she's seen that. And that would be nice. Because I'm a lover, you know. I'm not made for the spotlight. I'm made to put somebody else in the spotlight. And I'm reserved, so I take taking a back seat. And I like working, so, you know, I do like performing every once in a while. So that'll be like, I'm more musically talented than that, so maybe I'd sing a song or something. It'd be like my contribution. Anyway, I'm getting off topic now. So I want to get into Reddit. I need to understand Reddit more because from what I see on Reddit, it's like very controversial news and very opinionated, and it's not targeted to anything that's relevant. So people are like just wasting the time posting knowledge, but the information is not relative to what's going on. So the YouTube videos, it's art, you know, it's art. It's art. And what kind of artist am I? I'd say I'm a social artist, ironically, because I'm not very good at socializing, but I do spend a lot of time thinking about people, so I never understand people, and I just do what I can. But I like things. Every dog has its day, you know. So even if I'm like completely looking at another human being, I'm like, I have no fucking idea like where this person's coming from at all. But I'm like, what am I doing, you know? And I'm like, maybe we can resonate on a certain vibration, and there's certain levels of communication which, like, I'm a terrible communicator, but for some reason all I do is study it, so I don't know what that means. Maybe I'll be like a benefit in terms of like conveying knowledge, but not actually being able to put the knowledge myself into practicality. So apparently I'm a perfectionist, but all I see is untidiness. Sometimes I tie my shoelaces. If that's So it's more about understanding people and their hidden motives for everything. I'm very good at understanding people's hidden motives. I watch people a lot. I'm always observing people. I'm never the center of attention, so I'm always letting other people win, basically. For some reason, everyone seems to have a good time around me, and I'm never the one having a good time. So, well, I'm having a good time, but I'm never the star of the show. So, what am I the best at? I'm actually a good storyteller, to be honest, but I make up stories on the spot, so it ends up going like it goes into some weird places like rap. I mean, if you can hang with me, then I might entertain you. But if you're gonna be serious, then I'm not gonna. I'm bored of the social characters that have been done before. I'm looking to do characters that haven't been done before because I don't want to do something that's been done before. It bores me, and I know what the answer is, and I don't want to do it over and over again. The same answer, like one thing. What am I gonna do today? Well, I don't know. I'm in quite a good place. The trauma of going out isn't hitting me that hard anymore, and I'm finding new ways of communicating. So it's pretty good. And the actual artwork. Mm, yeah, I do mystic art. That's like my thing. I like to methodologize everything. I like to put everything into a method. So for me, the most confusing thing is being human. So I like to put myself as a method, like sort of like a robot that you can access different parts of, but then portraying the transcendent nature of uh, humanity to outrun ego and to melt away into a humble essence.